You don't want them to have access to food? Do you not want them to have... You know what they're going to do? They're going to end up stealing. And there's going to be more prisoners. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, you're stunting American growth. You're stunting American growth, and my generation's getting fucked because of you.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got another wild lineup of clips. People losing it over the new EBT rules and food stamp changes. Trust me, the deeper we get into this video, the crazier it gets. I've organized the clips so they just keep getting better and better. And the last one, you're not going to believe it. Before we dive in, though, I'm curious. Do you think these new restrictions are fair and long overdue? Or do you think they're too strict? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I always read them. All right, let's jump right into it.
Oh my God! What me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They come my food stamps is $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing, it say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now. I really is pissed off. Pissed off. Like, and my public housing, like, what I'm finna do? I done got an eviction letter. Like, what am I finna do? I was living 3 years rent-free. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, now you can't get lashes. You can't get your hair done. You can't buy no lobster. You can't buy no crab. You can't go on no trips. You can't have a life because you on welfare or you asking for food stamps. You can't live. You just have to be on welfare and suffer. You can't get your nails done, no hair, no lips, no TVs, no cars, no nada. No nothing. You can't even eat. You just gotta eat noodles. Cause you getting food stamps, so you can't get no lashes, you can't do no eyebrow, you can't none of that. No, get your toes done. You can't do that. You can't even go to the beauty supply store and buy some hair. You can't even buy pack braiding hair to braid your own hair. That's a problem. Okay. My bad. Can't even eat no lobster. You can't even have no soda. No chips, no cookies. No nothing. Just noodles. Oodles and noodles. And a sandwich.
This right here is exactly why taxpayers are fed up. Welfare is supposed to help families put food on the table, not pay for lashes, lobster, luxury hair, and vacations. If you want manicures, crab legs, and beauty supply runs, that's fine. Pay for them yourself. Hardworking Americans are cutting back on their own spending, working multiple jobs and paying taxes, while funding programs that were meant for survival, not luxury. You can't demand taxpayer dollars and then complain when they don't cover premium lifestyles. What do you think, though? Should there be stricter rules on what benefits can be used for, or should people have full freedom to spend them however they want? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, in our next clip, you'll see the tears of a woman who had her money stolen from her EBT card. Let's move on.
So y'all, I going to the grocery store today to finish grocery shopping with my EBT card. I didn't shop yesterday when it was loaded because I just been tired. I just been overwhelmingly tired. So I said I was going to do it today. I get up in the grocery store, get what we need, some of what we need. I get into the checkout, and I ain't got no stamps on my card. So it's really real out here with the theft of the food stamps, bitch. So if you got food stamps, as quick as they load them on, you better get them off. because somebody watching you. I don't know nobody that stays in Chicago, bitch. I got family in Mobile and don't know them, so I know damn well I ain't got nobody in Chicago. Now I got to figure out what I'ma do. But it's really real. They stealing the stamps off the card. That's crazy.
I am a working mother, and I work hard. I get taxed a lot. And I don't mind my taxes going to fucking food stamps. I don't mind that shit. I'm okay with hungry children and people busting their asses getting fucking fed so they can go to those jobs and be productive and their kids can go to school and do what they need to do. I'm so angry, guys. Like, I'm so angry. That's why I'm crying. I'm so mad because I was watching this mom and she is so upset about how she's gonna feed her kid. And that's fucked up. She works 2 jobs. They cut her food stamps to $12. She was making it work on $150 for her and her kid, and the extra $100 she could pull out of pocket to make it work for them. And honey, they cut her to $12. And she said all kinds of people were coming in the office, seniors and shit, getting cut to like $20 and shit like that. What the fuck? I'm okay with feeding the elderly. I'm okay with feeding children. Why aren't you?
This is exactly the problem. Hardworking families, and the people doing everything right, are getting their food stamps cut to $12, while the system continues to hand out thousands every month to people who refuse to work or abuse the program. That's why taxpayers are frustrated. Nobody's against feeding children, seniors, and families who are genuinely trying to make it on their own. That's what these programs are supposed to be for. But when fraud and dependency drain billions from the system, the people who actually need help are the first ones to suffer. What do you think, though? Should there be tighter oversight to make sure these programs help only those who truly need it? Or do you think the current rules are fair enough? Anyway, in our next video, we'll witness the disappointment of a woman who thinks having children is just a business model. Let's move on.
So y'all on here talking about y'all so tired, y'all big mad, y'all some working class people, y'all tired. I got 6 kids and I was only left with $60 and y'all mad about me and my 6 kids and $60. Y'all talking about y'all work, y'all did all this working and still struggling, talking about, oh, I worked, I did this. Then you talking about, oh, my mama had 5 kids and worked in the bar and didn't ask for help, and we are so tired, like so tired, like a whole big chunk of your money is taking care of me and my kids, like a big chunk, like y'all real like tired. Like, how y'all so tired like that? Y'all get real big mad. Like, they really going off in the comments at me. For 8,000 comments talking about, like, I really don't understand why y'all so mad at me. Like, why are y'all so mad at me? Because I got 6 kids and I was left with only $60 of food stamps. Like, y'all telling me you need to go back on your back and, oh, why would you even have kids? You can't even feed them. What? A child is a blessing. A child is a blessing. You was ever told a child is a blessing? Like, come on, y'all real big mad. Y'all doing y'all big ones in the comments, though. I really don't know why I'm getting so much hate. I really don't know why. Why are y'all being so mean to me and being so hurtful in the comments? Like this was my fault. Like, I did this to myself. Y'all not even talking about the men. What about the men? What about the men?
So my thoughts about them cutting food stamps. So I feel like, and I'm just going to say it, the USA are basically some bullies, because at the end of the day, these food prices for anything are around $5 to $6. And if you are a person that was used to relying on food stamps, you're going to have a harsh reality that food is expensive, especially when you have like 4 or 5 kids. One child, okay, myself, like, I don't have any children, it's just myself. I buy food or whatever. But I'm just saying, for the people that have like 5 and 6 kids, your bill is looking like $700. And who really got $700 to spend on food when this whole entire time the only way you were getting your food supply was through food stamps? So God bless anybody out there, but I just feel like this world, especially the USA, is just messed up.
Here's the reality. Food prices are out of control. And yes, families with 5 or 6 kids are struggling, but the deeper problem is how broken this system has become. Billions of taxpayer dollars go into food stamps every year, yet the people who actually need help the most are the ones getting hurt when cuts happen. Why? Because for years, fraud and abuse have drained the system dry. When thousands are using benefits irresponsibly, the funds run out faster, and the families who truly need assistance are left behind. That's not fairness, that's failure. Hardworking Americans are doing their part, paying taxes and covering their own bills. They don't mind helping people who are genuinely in need, but they're tired of funding a broken system that punishes the responsible and rewards the abusers. In our next video, there's a woman who's been abusing the system for 12 years and is now upset because her payment is late. Let's continue.
So I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I go to check my food stamp card and there's literally $220 on there when I was supposed to get my deposit today and I was supposed to get $4,200. Yeah, I was owed back pay in food stamps and I was supposed to get the lump sum today and they literally gypped me. So someone's definitely going to have to answer to this because I'm tired of the food stamp office taking advantage of people. I have been on food stamps for the last 12 years and I have never ran into such problems like this. And last month, they locked my card so I couldn't even use it. So I'm really trying to figure out if they're targeting me specifically or what's going on because there's no reason that I should have not received that money at all. So if I have to go down to the office on Monday, I will.
So I went grocery shopping today, and for the first time ever, I had to use my debit card instead of my EBT card. It was honestly a humbling experience. You know how hard it was to actually have to pay attention to the prices? What was new to me as well was having to actually look at the prices. So before, I used to be able to just grab shit and throw it in the cart, random shit, things that I need, things that I don't need, I just throw it in the cart. But now I have to actually pay attention to the prices. And I honestly didn't realize how expensive it was. Budgeting really sucks. So now, instead of being able to buy cookies and chips and candy and sodas, now I actually have to buy food. I can't be buying snacks anymore. No more name brand stuff. Everything has to be great value. You wanna know how much these were? $1.98. No more Doritos, no more Fritos, no more, none of that. But like I said, very, very humbling experience, you know? Now I gotta get used to budgeting and buying things that I actually need.
This is exactly what taxpayers have been saying for years. When it's free, you don't check prices. You grab anything you want. Chips, soda, cookies, name brands, whatever. But the moment it's your own money, suddenly you're budgeting, comparing prices, and focusing on what you actually need. And that's the point. These programs were meant to help families put food on the table, not bankroll unlimited snack aisles and luxury shopping on someone else's dime. When you finally have to use your own debit card, you start realizing just how expensive life really is. And that's the reality hardworking Americans live every single day. What do you think, though? Should there be stricter rules on what EBT and food stamps can cover, or should people be free to spend it however they want? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Anyway, you know I saved the best for last, so let's get to the craziest part.
You don't want them to have access to food? Do you not want them to have... You know what they're going to do? They're going to end up stealing. And there's going to be more prisoners. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, you're stunting American growth. You're stunting American growth, and my generation's getting fucked because of you. And I'm sick and tired of it. People have like this, oh, but, you know, there's so many people who, you know, for their SNAP benefits, they use it, but they don't actually need it. And this, I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care if a few of them use the system. Everyone's going to use the system. Guess what? Trump is using the system so that his fellow rich people can have tax cuts. So why can't people have food? Why is it, please, someone explain to me, that why is it us and Israel, out of the UN, are the only two countries that believe that food is not a given right? Why? Tell me. I don't understand. I don't understand you Trumpies. I don't understand you people, okay? How can you not care about other people? How can you not care? You don't care if someone gets deported and dies. You don't care. Why? I don't understand. You're morally wrong. And you guys are the first people that you're like, oh, I'm Christian. Guess what? I'm agnostic. I'm basically atheist, okay? And I believe that you guys believe that Jesus cared about their people, about his people, and cared about, giving food to the fucking poor, right? Right? Do you guys remember that? You guys remember your Bible? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand you people. And I never will, and I'm happy about that, because I'm not morally fucked. I'm not morally fucked. I care if people have access to food, water, clothes, a shelter, and fucking medical care.
Nobody's saying people shouldn't have food. What taxpayers are saying is that personal responsibility matters. When hard-working Americans are paying thousands in taxes, working 2 jobs, and still struggling to feed their own families, they have every right to question why they're also funding endless benefits for people who refuse to contribute. And yes, the wealthy exploit the system too, through tax loopholes, corporate subsidies, and special breaks. But fixing one problem doesn't mean ignoring another. We can demand accountability at the top and still expect personal responsibility at the bottom. Both matter and both impact every single taxpayer. What do you think, though? Should we crack down harder on welfare abuse, tax loopholes, or both? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. At the end of the day, this all comes down to personal responsibility and accountability, no matter who you are or where you sit on the ladder. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see even more insane entitlement moments and shocking clips, the next video is right here on the screen. Go ahead and click it, tap it, press it, whatever device you're on, and I'll meet you there.